Department Biochemistry is here to describe the topic pancreatic hormone, its regulation, mode of action, secretion, and biological importance. In this presentation, I will discuss the introduction of pancreatic hormone and its biological importance in sense of its secretion, its regulation, its mode of action. Pancreas, a small gland located near the small intestine, contains two types of cells, exocrine and endocrine. The endocrine type of cells may also called as islets of Langerhans, whereas the 99% of the cells of pancreas are arranged in clusters, that is called acini. This acini also contain digestive enzymes and digestive juices that ultimately secreted into the duodenum. So now it is the flowchart of the mode of action of pancreas or pancreatic hormones. For example, the increased blood sugar level in our body after eating a meal act as stimulus that causes pancreas to release insulin. The insulin then causes all cells of body to take up the glucose, or also allows the liver to convert glucose into glycogen. So as a result of these two reactions, the sugar level in the blood returns to normal. So in case of biological importance, pancreas secretes two major important hormones, insulin and glucagon. However, also secretes some other hormones such as amylin, polypeptide, pancreatic polypeptide, etc. So first of all, in case of insulin, that is the only hormone that is capable of lowering the blood glucose level and is responsible to maintain blood glucose homeostasis. It also promotes the storage of glucose in fat, muscle, liver, and other body tissues. Whereas glucagon is a hormone that is secreted when blood glucose concentrated falls. Glucagon is secreted by the alpha cells of endocrine cells. Endocrine cells are of four types: alpha, beta, delta, and PP cells. The alpha type secretes glucagon, whereas beta type cells of endocrine secretes insulin or amylin. Delta cells secrete somatostatins, and the PP cells are very few and secrete pancreatic polypeptide. In the intestinal phase, pancreatic response is regulated primarily by the hormones secretin, which is mediated by the enteric nervous system and amplifies the pancreatic secretory response. So glucagon and insulin both act in the regulation of pancreatic hormone. Here it can be seen in the diagram that glucagon stimulates the breakdown of glycogen into glucose, whereas simultaneously insulin causes the glucose to convert into glycogen. So we can say that high blood sugar promotes the release of insulin, whereas the low blood sugar level in body promotes the release of glucagon. Pancreas is a mixed gland that secretes both types of secretions, endocrine and exocrine. The exocrine pancreatic secretion contain aqueous component and the digestive enzymes component. The exocrine portion is of 80% of pancreatic tissues, whereas the endocrine portion is of 2% of pancreatic tissue. So at the end here we will discuss some diseases related to the pancreas or pancreatic hormones, for example in type 1 diabetes. the exocrine pancreas size become reduced, which ultimately causes the islets number also to be reduced. Whereas in type 2 diabetes, the exocrine pancreas size become also reduced, which also ultimately causes the islets number to be reduced. It also includes the loss of beta cell mass. All islets contain insulin plus beta cells. It also increased fat content. Whereas if we talk about healthy pancreas, it includes tissue content from 1 to 2% endocrine, and all islets contain insulin plus beta cells. Whereas the islet numbers in a healthy pancreas remain normal. In the end, I will share some references. Thank you so much for your time.